Good morning. It's 11 o'clock on Wednesday, February 7th, and I am doing a video because we are leaving early Wednesday morning for Fargo, North Dakota, and we are going to my brother-in-law's funeral. My husband's older brother passed away, so but I wanted to share something that was kind of fun. This is a card that I actually am casing it from one of my customers, Yvonne, and thank you, Yvonne, for the great idea. I think it's just adorable. So I adore you. So I'm going to show you how to put this together, and I have a couple of little tips. Well, one for sure. I'm going to be using the Adoring Hearts stamp set. It says I adore you right there. And then I'm also going to be using the Bee My Valentine. And with the, we don't need that, with the punch. So, as you can see, this is just and it's really quick and easy, let me tell you. So, first of all, we'll go through the measurements, and I'm going to start at the back. That seems more natural to me. So, we're going to have a piece of real red cardstocks, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then next we're going to have basic white, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And this will go on here. And then another one 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And then we will have, this is the most adored designer series paper, which is free with a $50 purchase during rest of February. And this piece has the hearts, and it's 3 3/4 by 3 1/2. And then we will have a piece of red, a real red, 4 inches by 3 inches, and then a basic white that is 3 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. Okay, so let's get started. First thing is to burnish your score lines good. And then we are going to put one of the basic whites. I might wait, I should stamp on that first before I put it in. So we're going to do the basic white for the front, and that will go. Always make sure that it's opening the right way. How many times have I done that? Opened it the wrong way. And then this piece is 3 3/4 by 3 1/2, and I'm going to use my cutter, and I forgot to bring it over, and I'm going to cut it on the diagonal, and we're going to start with the upper right and go to the lower left. So that is cut. And then we're going to adhere these, so right here. And if Yvonne, if you're watching this, thank you very much for the beautiful idea. It was so fun to be able to case yours. Case means copy and share everything. I love that. Or copy and steal everything. No, share. You're right. It's share. And then we're going to add one more piece down here. And I'm trying to get them as even as possible. So now we have that part of the card made. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the I Adore You in real red ink on the front right here. So I'm going to start by stamping the I Adore You. And I'll leave it open, but please be careful. And then we're going to make these hearts. And I want to show you a little trick on this. I'm actually going to take these off, and I need a, forgot the piece of white. Sorry. Typical, you know, of me. I forget something. None of us are perfect, and I'm sure not. So here is a little trick that with the builder punches, I'm going to close this. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get everything, get it all over everything. So I'm starting with just a short piece. It'll be just about, well, maybe I'll cut it off so that it's not too, it's easier to do it with just a strip. And I am going to, first of all, I'm going to cut out using this, the builder punch. This is the Bee Builder punch. And I'm just going to cut these out just like this. So I'm not going to stamp them yet. I'm just going to cut it out so that I have a template. And I can always use those on another project. So I'm going to take my, my stamp, my large heart, and I'm going to stick it right down in that hole. And then I'm going to stick the little one in this hole. So now that isn't quite straight. Now it is a little bit more. So I've got them lined up, and now I'm going to take my block, which I just had in my hand. There it is. And I'm going to adhere these stamps to my block. Oh, it's on the glass mat. It's sticking to the glass mat. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, so I need to put a piece of, I'll just stick this under it. That does not gonna work. Okay, so now I think I know what I'm doing. You're gonna wonder. So I'm gonna put this down and stick it right in those holes that I punched out. And then I'm going to pick them up with the block. And then the next thing I'm going to do is stamp them in red, real red. Now, notice I'm going the same way. And then I'm going to take my builder punch and all these little pink slips around here, and I'm going to put them in, and they should line up just about perfectly. So now I have them, and if I punch, there we go. So, isn't that cool? Isn't that clever? You can do that with any of your builder punches. Just be sure you punch out first, and then just follow along. And I'm gonna do, because I want two more of the little red ones. I'm going to punch these out, and then I'll have some to have for a future project. No sense wasting them. And once again, so then I'm going to add some seal and put that down with some seal. This one, and this one, and this one. You don't need much seal, but you gotta get a little bit. I should have gotten that down a little further. I'll put it up here, just because. And then this will be adhered to the real red 4x3. This is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 and attached to the real red. And then I'm going to put that on the front of the card with dimensionals. Oops, got a little slice there, extra little slice, which won't hurt anything. Take the backings off. And then we'll line this up on the front of the card. Isn't that cool? I love it. It's so cute and so quick and easy. And you could do multiples of them if you needed multiples. And I'm going to add, these are the festive pearls. So I'm going to add a few festive pearls because we're festive, right? So a festive pearl here and one down here. Pretty. So then we'll put Happy Valentine's Day from the Be My Valentine, the Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to stamp that inside. And you know what I think I'll do? I'll use one of those bigger hearts and put that inside. There. And then we'll make that inside the card. And it's done. Quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have the measurements below this video on my Facebook business page. Right below, I'll have all the measurements. And just because it is Valentine's and I received a swap in the mail, and I wanted to share a few of the cards that I got in the swap. This was done by Emily Toll from Grand Junction, Colorado. And isn't this cute? You slice out one piece here, and she used the an embossing folder, and it says "You Make My Heart Buzz," and then she used some of that Be Mine Valentine paper. And then this one is really fun. Look at this. Isn't this cool? It sets up like this. And then you can fold it back and set it up, and then it just folds like this, and it goes in a regular envelope. So it's attached to the centerpiece. It's how you and I'm going to be sharing this on my blog. I will share all the measurements, and I will have it on my blog eventually. Like I say, we're going to be gone for a few days. So this one was made by Barbara Dykhouse, and it's a Z-fold, but it's a larger Z-fold. See the larger? So it's, I'll tell you what the measurements are to, again, I will have this on my blog. So you score it at 4 and 6 3/4, and then accordion fold it for a Z card. Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? So it says "Love You," and it has the bee, and then Happy Valentine's Day with the paper. That honey paper is so cute. And then this is the one that we did in class in January, and I do have that on my blog, and all the measurements are there. Happy Valentine's, you'll always be the one for me. Isn't that cute? I love that. So I guess that's about it for today. Again, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you do, would you please share and share on your, just hit share, and then I will send the Valentine card that I made today to one of you that shares. I try to share the joy. Thank you, ladies. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.